Well, that was quite the run last time. I was able to accomplish a lot of stuff, and although I could continue just playing Tainted Cain for the rest of the unlocks, I think that kind of goes against the spirit of the game, and doing a breaking run is fun once. I don't know if it's fun to see it every single run. So we're just going to go back to regular old characters. I mean, after all, there's still a lot of stuff to unlock despite all the stuff that I did last time. And there's still plenty of characters that I haven't even touched just yet, like Tainted Lazarus, for example. Tainted Lazarus, I took a look at the Steam achievement list, and it seems like the character that people are struggling with the most, that have the least unlocks, is this guy right here. I would have expected it would be the Lost or the Keeper, who are some pretty challenging characters, or even like Jacob, but no, it's Lazarus. Well, let's check him out. By the way, yes, I do now have the Keeper in both forms completely unlocked, and Lost only is missing just the boss rush. So close to finishing up with him. So, normal Lazarus, major gimmick is just he gets an extra life. Yeah, that's about it. Not really too... I mean, I guess he also gets anemia, which on getting hit leaves a trail of red creep, and the extra life gives him like a little bit of extra stats just in general. So you usually want to figure out a good time where you can get some extra health because you only respawn with one heart, and then usually just purposely run into the fireplace a couple times and get some better stats there. Tainted Lazarus, on the other hand, is an interesting character. Comes with Flip, a 6-room recharge. Looks like an Omega symbol. And also, on clearing a room, you completely change your character to Undead Lazarus. They have their own health bars, they have their own health pools, they have their own stats. It's something. What is that? Roid Rage, speed and range up, I think. Which, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I don't think it really matters too much as to what I'm taking here, but as to who I take that on. But hey, I mean, it's still 1/3 of the way to the spun transformation, so I might as well take it on the character who has less damage right now. Yeah, Flip, 6-room recharge. So you do have like a way to automatically change between the characters. It's just good luck actually getting that to like good luck having that available when you really need it sometimes, if you're just going to be using it whenever. I'm probably going to be using it extremely rarely right now because, well, I mean, even at some pretty bad stats, any character is going to do well in the beginning of the game. Figuring out how to make that work better is probably going to be more important later. I don't know. Thus far, though, I will say this. I don't know if this is really... Okay, great start. I don't know. I don't really see exactly why this would be a super challenging character. I mean, sure, yeah, having to deal with 2 different health bars and everything is frustrating. I mean, I gotten a lot of usage out of that. Gotten a lot of strife out of doing that with Jacob and Esau, but still, it's like Jacob and Esau, the really challenging thing is trying to control 2 characters at once. Makes dodging a lot more difficult, and balancing the health between the 2 of them is frustrating. But here, these are just 2 individual characters. I guess really it's just, yeah, try and balance the like damage ups and everything between the 2 of them as best you can. Flip is going to be something more that I use, like, I don't know, the Void or the D6, where... speaking of which, let's just go do this right now. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Flip is going to be something I use more like the D6 or the Void, where I try and leave it for like item rooms to see what I want to have characters getting. Jumper cables would be pretty nice right now, I'm just going to say. Also, yeah, sure. Jumper cables would be pretty nice, because jumper cables would mean that every 15 kills, I think, I get a charge on my active item, and I think that does include Flip. Of course, it's only going to apply to one character, but still, it would be useful. The ability to just kind of switch, not really on demand, but somewhat on demand. Well, anyway, Marrow gives you a bunch of red heart drops and also a bone heart. And I kind of wanted that for the character who has all of the temporary health right now. Are you kidding me? Make him a little bit tankier. Have Tainted Lazarus basically be my DPS, while regular Lazarus is the other character I have to use occasionally. I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. Ace of Hearts I will absolutely take. Now that they changed it up to affecting the entire room... grab that. Now that they changed it up to affecting the entire room of enemies, it's like it is significantly better. All right, what do you got? Nightlight, Eraser. Nightlight slows down enemies in a very specific area in front of your character. Not the area you are shooting at, the area you're facing with your character. So if you're like running away while firing backwards, not going to be very useful. Also the tiny area, I don't know, kind of questionable in usefulness too. Eraser. Once per floor, you can delete an enemy from the game. Just straight up. Does actually work on bosses, but it has to be the killing blow on bosses, so you have to be very careful about the health bar, otherwise it just does a minimal amount of damage. Yeah, I don't even have an excuse for why I just ran directly into that enemy. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, sure. Why not? Not like the most useful item, but I guess I'll take it. I don't really think that that's something that would be worth putting onto regular Lazarus anyway. Living Lazarus. Livzarus. And Deadzarus. Well, okay, well, I guess Living Lazarus is going to be the... Yeah, he's really got a very utility character thing right now. Counterfeit Penny doubles pennies when you... it has the chance to double pennies when you when you pick them up. And Stitches, you can teleport onto the position of him on like a short cooldown. Which, you know, is neat, but I don't know, is that useful? Anyway, hey, after this room and I get Livzarus back, I will go and get those red chests and see if they're anything useful at all. They are probably not going to be very useful, and if there's like bombs in there, that might be a problem. Oh well. I'll figure it out. Oh, that's Devil Deal. What do I want to do for that? I don't think I want those Devil Deals. If I'm going to have a hard time dealing with... Okay, good. If I'm going to have a hard time dealing right now with managing health, I probably don't want to go and... No. Yeah, I mean, yes, but no. I probably don't want to, be using a bunch of health on Devil Deals right now. I mean, I'll give it to Tainted Lazarus is the thing. The item... But for right now, it's like I need to switch back into him, and I'm not going to use Flip purely for that. You know what? This is an opportunity for that. I'm okay. I am okay with that. Okay, yeah. This is good. If I get... If I completely refuse the Devil Deal now, I should be able to go and... Oh, I've got the curse of the flip around rooms all the time. Where are those glasses? That's what I was trying to do. Somewhere around here. But yeah. No, but really, where'd that room go? No, but really, where did that room go? I feel no. I can see it on the map. Yeah. Okay. Man, I don't know why Undead Lazarus is my favorite right now, but here we are. Okay, there we go. Double vision is good. And I will also check here for a secret room, because I had a feeling. Bomb beggar. Nope. I'm not going to be able to get a payout from that. Yeah. So the plan is refuse the devil deal. Make sure I still got flip, which should be easy. This is not a boss that really requires me to flip around. Besides, I'm already on my DPS character as it is. And then go immediately to the angel room, see if I got something good. If it's something like really defensive and good, switch to Lazarus. If it's something really damaging, switch to Lazarus. This is the plan. I don't think... it looks like... I guess it looks like going into the... I guess it seems to be that going into the devil room did kind of force me to just get like the split between the devil room, angel room anyway. I wasn't really sure if it was, if you accidentally went into that with like a red chest, if you would still be able to get the guaranteed angel rooms. It doesn't look like it though. I'll check it out anyway. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Kind of want to take the pentagram. No, I'm not going to. I feel like that's just going to be a bad look entirely. Anyway, still worried about health, like I said. But I decided to go into the alternate route right now because the broken glasses that I have reveals what the second item is in the item room, which is normally just a big question mark. So, like, I should be able to have like a little bit better time with the alternate route if I wanted to. Okay, I'll take that. Unfortunately, I don't have stitches now anymore. It's kind of what I need to go get those bombs. But yeah. It should be a better time like getting items in this area. So now I'm not just taking the mystery item. Otherwise, it has the chance of giving you a second mystery item in a normal item room. There's strategies here, is what I'm saying. It's kind of like flight, kind of not. Do I have to switch to Lazarus to be able to actually see this? Whatever, I'm losing all my charges on flip, but I shouldn't need to. Shouldn't need to use it anytime soon. No, I'm sure they're probably having two characters like this. I even made sure to come into this room as Undead Zerus. Like, well, okay. What do you got? Play-Doh cookie's not bad. Random, colorful tears that will do status effects on enemies. But unlike, say, the fruitcake, which has a very similar effect of giving you random tear effects, this one does not have exploding tears regularly. In other words, good. Oh, there's still one more. Just stuck between all of the frozen enemies. Yeah, getting the frozen tears is maybe the most powerful of the Play-Doh cookie stuff. Okay. I like it. The Pandora's box does a random effect in each floor, usually on the order of gives you items. And I would like items. It's true. I'm a big fan of items in general. Okay, come on now. Just unfortunate that I couldn't get the angel room there. Because I think that was the plan the entire time, but, you know. Anyway, let's give it to the character that doesn't already have an active item. And I'll probably end up using that in the next floor. In all likelihood. Just because I think that's the one that's going to give me, like, a random boss item. Or maybe I'll just wait until I have a... Great, cool. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Lazarus. Or maybe I'll just end up, I don't know, keeping it until I have a different active item to replace it with. Because there's no guarantee that I'm going to be getting anything else anytime soon. And I technically have 2 open slots right now. with the whole nature of this character. Easy. Oh, still got to take out the stragglers, though. All right, all right. I will actually take this on you. Again, more defensive items I think are better to kind of like stack on one character to make sure that if they are going to be the ones like having a harder time killing stuff, that yeah, they're better. They have a better time dealing with it. Good. I have no idea how the white fire is going to work here. Turns you into the Lost, but it's like when you switch characters, it's like, am I going to switch out of the Lost? Am I going to switch into just an alternate form of the Lost? I don't know. Seems like a frightening sort of thing to mess around with. Good, good. And, of course, switching back here. Stitches for, again, the utility type of ability here. I got a run going. There's a run happening here. I'm going to say that right now. Also, I do declare that is a boss item room. Well, a boss challenge room that I can get into, which I'm down with. Yeah, let's do it. Halfway through here, basically, I am going to be switching into Undead Lazarus, which might be a little bit of a problem, but for right now, I think that, yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that because, you know, yeah, see, that's the old bandage. On getting hit, you just have the random ability to drop a red heart, as well as it's also a health up. So, you know, good just by itself. Happy to see it, basically. All right. Yeah, and basically defeating this first boss is going to count as... Yeah, great. Defeating this first boss is going to count as clearing a room, which means I'm going to switch immediately after this point. Delirium unlock for this character, since I've already looked it up. Oh, come on now. We're getting hit already. Well, I guess I'm getting health from it. Delirium unlock for this character is flip, even though it is a very specific to... Yeah, let's just use this here. Even though it is a very specific item to Undead Lazarus, I honestly do not know exactly why that is the unlock for him. But yeah, that is just a weird thing where even if the other characters cannot use the item, it's still considered like the Delirium unlock. Yeah, you can already see this, just like, God, Undead Lazarus is so much more powerful. Which is, I guess, I mean, you know, you just want to have him be the boss killer, right? Why not? I should be able to get like a full charge on flip in between, before I go and fight a boss, right? That's the plan. Okay. Speaking of which, really don't think it's worth just filling up a single dot there. But at the same time, what else am I gonna do? Well, anyway, since the broken glasses totally did not work here. Oh. Well, obviously. Yeah, it's like, why would I take that on the other character? It's a good thing that I got that battery then. 9 lives gets rid of all your red hearts. And you only get 1 red heart in place of it. On dying, you revive with a single red heart. So, yeah, give it to the character that does not have a bunch of red hearts to lose, basically. Even though I would consider that more of a defensive item, it can also be an offensive item, because if you get 3 cat-based items, you get the Guppy transformation, the best one in the game. And I would like that. Simply put. All right, all right. Regular enemies should not really require, like, anything aside from just a character to be in here. They would have to be some very powerful enemies for me to really want to flip in a regular room to Tainted Lazarus. Or Undead Lazarus. Undead Lazarus. Trying to remember these dumb names that I'm giving these characters. Could have gotten the Guppy piece then earlier too. But of course, I didn't know that I was going to get the dead cat immediately right now. Not going to be going in there. We go in there as Lazarus, but not as Undead Lazarus. I think that's just don't want to use my soul hearts for that after all. Besides, I'm not entirely sure if Stitches can help me out with that. If he could, I'd like it. Fortunately, yeah. Lose that. And, okay. BFFs can be quite good. I don't know exactly which character I'd want that on, considering none of them have any sort of... None of them have any sort of, like, Bruh again. Ah, come on! Oh, okay. I am, like, dying inside with... What happened in this room? Why did I... Wow, no. Well, that was... embarrassing. Anyway, man, I don't know. What happened there? Like, I'm shocked myself, and I'm the one that's playing the game right now. Hey. It's gonna take a little while because, yeah, we're still working on base damage with this guy, but that's okay. That is okay. I would rather be working on base damage and have a stacked up character for bosses than the other way around. Man, of course, it had to be the character that has all the temporary health and everything, too. Like, Lazarus can take a hit. I would say that's kind of his whole shtick right now. There we are. Now then, money I should probably leave for Lazarus, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want to play that... I don't want to play in a way that's that careful, optimal play. Optimal play in Binding of Isaac will drive you to insanity. Because there are so many little things here and there that's like you can do to really optimize a Binding of Isaac run that usually involves walking back and forth basically constantly between rooms that I do not want to do. All right. I do like that they apparently gave Bighorn another attack where he... Ooh, got it. Okay. Where he throws out where he holds up like a little horn. Yeah, got him there. It shoots a bunch of those little dark ball things at you. That's cute. No, also one of his attacks, though, can just straight up summon a little horn for you to fight, which is not going to be very fun. And I would not like to see if I don't have to. Oh, come on. That's okay, though. I have not yet lost my Bone Heart, and that's kind of why I gave... I mean, it's just like, Bone Hearts are good defense. It's kind of how it is. Ah, come on. Tick. I don't think I'm going to take Tick. Because you can't get rid of Tick if you have it. Does cause bosses to take a pretty big chunk out of their health. This is interesting. This is an interesting conundrum. Don't die just yet, so I don't flip back. Thank you. You know what? I guess it's better for... I mean, he's the boss killer, right? So it's like I should be walking into boss fights with the Tick on there. And then you also get like a small amount of health refilled and everything too. It's like, yeah, no, there's strategy here. And now Lazarus now has a lot of extra damage based on how much money I have. So I don't know, man. I think it was worth it. Lost quite a bit of health, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Well, I mean, he has a potential to get a lot of extra health. I suppose he technically doesn't have a lot of extra Or a lot of extra damage. He doesn't really have a lot of extra damage yet. Had a feeling. What to do? What to do? I mean, I could just... do have a lot of money to go play the beggar right now. I don't think I want to, though. And then, yeah, there was BFFs in here. Which... who would I want BFFs on? Nobody has any familiars. I guess it would probably be Undead Lazarus, if anybody, because he is the boss killer and everything. So I want to kind of give, like, big damage ups to him. And that's potentially... Yeah, okay. Stompy can destroy, like, rocks and everything on the ground, which I think is a lot more befitting the utility character. Yeah, I guess it would probably be Dead Lazarus, then. I don't want to do that. Also, just go destroy all these rocks for no reason. I mean, certainly... Lazarus now has a lot more utility, now that he has money, power, and the quarter. Well, I mean, the quarter is just 25 cents. Like, you can also just get 25 cents normally without giving your health away, but still, it's like, opportunity presented itself. Two good synergies right there. I do like that I don't even need to explain what money equals power does. I think that it kind of just goes without saying. It's like a 10% chance for me to get that devil deal, though, by the way. Happy that it happened anyway. Okay. I hate this room. This is like the worst room in the caves, just because it is very obnoxious. Okay, okay. Let's go back, grab the thing. Also should go grab the heart in the other area. And then, yeah. 4.5 volt would be the other thing that you would really want, especially on Lazarus, because that means that on dealing damage to enemies will charge up your active item. And that sort of like really ease of charging up active items, I think, would be pretty useful. All right, so there you go. Undead Lazarus is now going to be the person getting all of the familiars. Any familiar goes on him. Any sort of follower in any way is meant for that guy, because they get super buffed up on him and him alone. All right, all right. Hey, it ain't going too bad so far. Again, the major thing that I don't like about Jacob and Esau, on the other hand, is the fact that, you know, they are two different characters. So, like, dodging around and everything is difficult. These are still two separate characters, and it's like I can control a single character just fine. Oh, that's Tainted Lazarus. Okay, this is a good usage of my time in the middle of a boss fight, but I mean, you did see me randomly take pills during the Delirium fight, so this shouldn't come as any surprise. It's the Ghost of Tsushima thing, where it's like, regardless of what sort of incredible plot revelations and whatnot are coming up, I will still continue going out of my way to get collectibles. It's like, yeah, your mom died or something. Let me just go and get this. Ooh, okay. Let me just go and get this this flower real quick so that I can make some more cool dyed armors. I do like myself some cool dyed armors. All right, rerolls, items, just regular like consumable drops in the room. Nowhere else, just inside the room. There's also an alternate dice one that gives you the ability to do that on the floor, but that's not that one. Okay. I would probably actually rather put that onto the other guy, but oh well, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's about all we're going to be doing here. And Flooded Caves too. Well, let's see if I can get at least like a decent run going with those glasses. really did not pay off in the way that I wanted them to. Even has his own like little sleeping animation. It's cute. All right, the Curse of the Labyrinth. Fine. Don't even care. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently at like nearly 6 damage. Not bad, not bad. Could get up to like 8 or something if I was, could get up to like 8 damage or so if I was, oh, come on. Well, hopefully don't lose my, my heart here. I just need a red heart to make that work. And to be honest, I'm actually going to flip for that in particular and then do this for that. Yeah, I thought I remembered that right. I think it's just like, yeah, on this level, you get a bunch of soul hearts. On the next level, you get like 30 coins or something. And it's like in the previous area, I would have gotten a boss item. Then I know like in Shoal, you get a devil deal item. And in not Shoal, the other area, the Cathedral, you get an angel room item. It's like, yeah, it's often an item that you get. But, oh, here, let's just walk over all this. Ugh. Lost all of this. Losing all my stuff. Frustrating to me. Also, I will take that. Yeah. I don't like this room. Shouldn't be too bad, though, to deal with. Because, you know, most of them are kind of like just on these little islands in the middle of the floor, after all. Man, this is... It's still kind of a scary run. If I can get, like, Guppy on... if I can get Guppy, the Guppy transformation on Lazarus, that would be... No, I was kind of hoping that would be that right there. But, that would be really helpful. There's a tears up, I suppose. Causes your anti-gravity, or whatever it's called. I'll just take it. So, causes your tears to just kind of sit in the air, and then you can release the fire button to shoot them. It is also, I mean, you can also just, like, tap the button. It's sort of gimmicky, but, like, it's interesting. I don't know, give it to the less give it to the character that's going to be least negatively impacted by it. I can just, like I said, I can just tap the button to get, like, the usual sort of usage out of it anyway. Okay, let's go. Ah! Okay. Don't have flip available, but it's just like, you know. This guy's got a good amount of stuff going on anyway. Besides, I also have tons of bombs to just use on, like, that whole thing. I think he takes less damage from bombs because, you know, he spawns bomb flies like that, but that's okay. Now, before I switch back, grab that heart. And then this, I didn't even realize that this was the XL floor, which means that, yeah, looking at, like, I'm about to go into the second half of the game, which might be an issue if I do that right now. We'll see. At this point in time, I feel like I should have just taken the cat on the other character. Well, it's... I'm surprised it didn't hit me. Oh, well, it's fine. Hey, nice. We'll take that on you because you're kind of not doing great as far as health goes. Well, this is the last opportunity to even use my money, the money that I got, and everything else is just going to be going directly into, you know, making sure that I have the most out of my money power. And that's basically it. Because ain't nothing else. I'm not going to be using money for pretty much anything else at this point. What do you got?
Lemon party.
Good. A lard. Yo, but like, for real, though, I am just going to go switch and take this with you because you need the health. Like, you for real need the health, my dude. Someone's about to attack me. Okay, there we go. Whatever. Just go. Pickaxe. A lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. I'll actually go take you right now, just to be sure. And then I'll take you just to be sure. Yeah, so the pickaxe can be used as a melee item, can destroy rocks, but that doesn't really matter when I got Stompy on the other character. And Spider Mod does random status effects when it runs over enemies, and also will display enemy health bars. Even for like bosses that don't have health bars on the bottom of the screen. It's pretty useful. But is it worth like spending a lot of money, which is directly could be said to be spending a lot of my power? Yeah. I would say no.
One makes you lost.
Great. I needed that. Okay, well, to be honest, I feel like I just should leave right now. Make sure that I'm not spending any longer in here that I absolutely need to. Cause yeah, I'm a little bit worried about. I guess I might as well grab this. Also, the other thing is that those skulls have the ability to give me stuff, so I can just use stitches to go get over there too. And then, yeah, just go stomp on all of them. See if I can't get some cards, some demon hearts, a lot of good stuff. Or hosts. Hosts also appear there. Just walk out for a second. Nothing, really. Of all those skulls, I got nothing. Man, I tell you. Time to flip. Yep, you're the character who I really want. Doesn't have like a tremendous amount more damage. Doesn't have like a tremendous amount more damage compared to the other character, but it's like, I think just, yeah, like the status effects, the other wacky stuff that I got going on here makes it better. Slow going. But I also, like, straight up, I have not gotten a whole lot of damage ups over the course of this run. In general. Even as easy of a time comparatively that... It's trying to get the hand out there at the same time. Maybe we should actually use, like, a bomb. Could be worth it. Usually don't even hear this much of the song before beating Mom. It's funny. Slightly funny. Perhaps could be considered somewhat frustrating. We gotta stop doing that. But that's okay. Okay, now come on. I have a lot of health on this character for good reason, after all, but still. It is downright silly. Yeah, it's like this is what happens if you just have like an okay run. I mean, certainly it wasn't enough for me to die or anything. However, come on. However, yeah, it's just like the unimpressiveness of it, I think, is clear. I mean, so, needless to say, it's like I probably would have... needless to say, I probably would have ended up putting money power on the other character here. It's just... Lazarus has all of the red health to pay for that. Almost there. Maybe I should have just gotten the Bible on the next floor. So I do know that is a thing. That will instantly kill Mom, as per lore. Oh no, I lost the bone heart. Dang. There. Man, I tell you. Anyway, you know what? No, I guess I didn't. I guess I would have wanted to have that on the... whatever. I don't know how much longer this run is going to be going on at this point in time. I mean, I'm going to try. And... Okay. I don't know how much longer this is going to be going on at this point in time. I'll just say that right now. Need more DPS right now. Because it ain't really happening. Oh boy. Man, to be honest, it's just like I might just like call this a run since I am doing this at a point in time when I have like a little bit of a whoops. I'm doing this at a point in time where I have like a something else that I need to be doing pretty soon. So like I didn't think I to be honest, when I saw like this was the hardest character or whatever, I was thinking that it's like, oh, this is gonna be a quick run. I just go knock it out and get out of here. Yep. Okay. How does this even work now? In the traditional way. I maybe should just leave this room for... Yep, no, it ain't looking too hot. I mean, I think after that mom fight, unfortunately, that was the point in time that I was like, probably not going to be happening. It felt pretty good up until this point, but I think that this is the shortcomings of the run are becoming pretty clear. Wait, no, there's nothing else over here. Okay. Good. I guess. Nope, of course not. Okay. Yeah, and if you don't have the cat on one character, then you don't get the revive. Good stuff.